Well, Rhyce, yeah, heartbreaking to battle it out like that right to the end, but not come away with the 4 points. You must be, yeah, really hurting.
Yeah, it's hard. A loss is always hard, especially on our home turf. I thought patches we played pretty good footy. It was a real slog out there from the start, but just a few skill errors have really hurt us in the end, and that's another game that slipped away.
As you said, each side had their patches. It seemed to be a game of momentum switches. You know, both sides had their moments right to the end.
Yeah, look, we definitely had our chances to steal the game. We probably didn't deserve to win the game, but we still had our chances, and we just didn't take them when we should have. But look, all credit to the Bulldogs. They came out and made the most of theirs. So yeah, it's a tough loss, but we just gather up. We learn from our mistakes and try and hit the demons next week.
It was wet weather footy at its best. It was really hard to grasp that footy.
Yeah, look, it's so slippery. Really tough conditions for both sides. But I thought the doggies played it pretty smart early, and they got that momentum going forward. Just kicks off the ground where we were probably diving on it a bit too much. But look, yeah, it's just one that got away.
Defenders, obviously yourself and the rest of the back seats were under immense pressure. You did well to keep your heads, but yeah, I mean, how do you handle those type of that pressure when the ball's coming down and it's slippery and it's wet and everyone's tripping over?
Yeah, look, it's really tough. It's the toughest part about AFL footy. Like, it's the mud. It's probably better. It doesn't slip on as much, but look, we just got to regroup. We've got to learn from our mistakes. I feel as though we probably cost ourselves the game, but we can really push on to next week, knowing what we've done, what we need to improve on, and I think that's the positive we can take out of it.
And a couple of notable performances: Dan Hanbury, 37 possessions and 11 tackles. McVeigh, 11 tackles as well. So those boys were the spearheads through that middle. And Tom Mitchell coming in for his first game in a while, 30 touches as well. So I mean, great game from the young man.
Yeah, look, it's the guys who put their head over it and do the really hard stuff that shows out. And Hannah's the leader in that, and he's the leader at the footy club in that respect. And he really sets the tone for the rest of us. And Tommy Mitchell, he played a good game. He's come in. He's had a bit of disappointing start because he hasn't been in the side, but look, he played really well, and hopefully they can kick on.
Now, you mentioned about dissecting the loss and refocusing. I mean, how do you dissect a loss like this? Is it trying to move on quickly from it and look ahead towards the Demons on Saturday night?
Oh, look, we review the game as normal as possible. We don't change anything, even we win or lose. So we'll look at it on Monday. See what we can do, work on it during the week, and try and hit the ground running on Thursday and at training, and then straight on to Saturday night.
Thanks, Sharif. Thanks, mate.